Alrighty, it's your boy Zxous, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. And in today's video, we're going to show you guys something pretty interesting. Now, Sakura is going to probably be, no joke, the best defensive support for Train. And let me show you guys. Now, this is not special interception, special individual Train. This is not, right? This is Union Raid Train. It's a bit weaker in terms of, like, I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about, right? But let's just take a look at Sakura here. It's almost criminal what I just seen here, right? So Sakura here, as you guys know, Sakura's burst skill basically, the Train is a wind type enemy, right? And her burst skill basically is damaged up by wind-coated enemies at level 1 is decreased by 56.16% that lasts for 30 seconds. This can be activated one time per battle, right? Not to mention, we have permanently damage dealt to projectiles increased by a percentage. This character is, I can't believe I never even seen it when I first read her kit, but this is a Train killer. This is literally the Train killer. In terms of, I guess, defensive survivability, right? So the first time around, we're not gonna use her burst skill at all. We're not gonna use her burst skill. I want to show you guys how much damage the Train does to us when we don't have this 56% damage dealt buff. It's almost criminal what I witnessed here, right? So we're not with missiles. I can't really show you guys with missiles. That's why I'm saying let me wait for special interception to really test and then do the ranking with her. But look at this right here. So this beam is going to do a lot. Almost kill us, basically. Look how much it did. So it basically did, I want to say, 95% to Privity, 90% to Modernia, 85% to Senti, 75% damage to Poly, and 85-ish% to Sakura. Let's refresh, and let me show you that same thing, but with the damage dealt. At 56% level 1 skills, by the way. Like, it's actually so dumb. It's so dumb what I witnessed here. This girl with, like, you can cheese so much, especially with noise or, like, Makima, whatever your Train team is. You're still going to lack damage there, I want to say, right? Because with Train, you probably just need more damage and survivability, realistically, since you can kind of cheat the Train. But take a look at this. So we're going to use her burst skill now. We can use polys as well. It doesn't matter. But take a look at this right here. Take a look at this right here. It's gonna... It does nothing. It does not... It went from us averaging from 75 to 90% of our HP being taken away to basically 20 to 25% of our HP being taken away. No, they took no damage. Okay, they took damage, but it's because, like, these are level 1 skills. The highest Sakura's, this effect here, these are all level 1 skills. The highest this damage dealt can go to is 90%. Not to mention, she's giving us a massive defense increase, right? We're getting a defense buff from her, right? This right here, we're getting a defense buff from her. Like, in terms of a defensive supporter, she might be the best character to do that in terms of survivability. Now, the one problem with her is you kind of have to pick and choose when you want to use this effect because you can only use it once. It lasts for 30 seconds, but you can only use it once. I'm thinking using this right before the missiles could be good. But I can't really test that because we do too much damage. I mean, actually, we could test that, actually. I want to say. I think we could test that, right? Let's kind of take away our DPS and redo that with just, like, Sakura and, like, Senti. Let's try, right? Let's just try these two. So we're going to do it like this and see if that will work. See if we can get the missiles to go off. That's what I'm trying to get here. I'm trying to have our missiles go off. But, wow. Let me see. Because the missiles went off the first time I did this, and it did a pretty good amount. So if we can get the missiles to go off here, that would be nice too, right? kind of like focus on these here. Okay. Okay, that did a big damage. Okay, but we didn't get our burst. So we're going to add one more character to the team so we can get our burst kind of faster. We're going to add one more character to the team and try to get our burst faster. So let me redo this. Alrighty, so I put Polly on the team. So now it's Sakura, Polly, and Senti. So we can get our burst off quickly. But even with just a... Let's test it, right? Let's test those missiles, those rocket launcher, projectiles, whatever. Let's test it. Because they did big damage when they were coming through, right? So let's see if we could. I guess it wouldn't matter because it's already flying in the air, right? But we can kind of like, I mean, we could try it, right? It's going for Senti or Polly, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we're lasting. Let's not go for the missile launcher. It's still up. Okay, let's see how much damage that does. It's doing nothing. That's doing nothing. That's doing nothing. That's doing nothing. Okay, it went for Senti. It did no damage with the... Hold on. Let's try again, though. Let's try again until we get it. Okay, we're going to try again without the buff. That was with the buff, right? The missiles were attacking us with the buff. Let's try it without the buff. That's what I want to see. How much is it going to do without the buff? That's what I'm trying to see here. Right? So, see if I can just go for these. Because I think that's going for Senti. Which is not what I want. Okay, that's... I guess it's whatever. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to use this now. It's going for... Oh, no, we're not supposed to use it. My bad. We're not supposed to use it. I want to see how much damage it's going to do to us without this buff. That's what I'm trying to see. My bad. Alrighty, so we're going to see now. So we're going to test it out without the buff, right? It's going for... Okay, we don't want it going for Sakura, though. Actually, it's fine, because we're not even going to use the buff, right? So it doesn't matter. We want to see how much it's going to... Hopefully it goes for Senti again. Okay, it's going for Senti again. Let's see. How much of a difference does that do? It looks like... That's a big difference. That looks like a big difference. That looks like a big difference. Let's... Yo! She might be the answer to the train survivability. Survivability for the train, she's definitely going to be the answer. I'm sorry. There's no way. Let's use the burst skill instantly. Alright, it's going for, I think that went for Polly. It's fine. Polly can die. It's still, okay, it's fine. We have the buff up still, right? We still have the buff up. We have an extra 21 seconds. We're good. We're good. Let's see how much that goes. Okay, Senti again. Or that, no, that's going for Sakura. But it does nothing. It does, like, the train is literally doing no damage when that buff is up. And that's level 1. At level 10, that's 90%. That's basically double. Almost double. It's like 4... Wow. Sakura is... As a survivability, like defensive support for survivability, Sakura might be the best character to do that. For a general team. She will easily be like the best support, I want to say, for the train. Because it's a big difference in terms of how much damage the train does to you with that buff up and how much it does to you without that buff up. It's almost criminal. And that's level 1. Those are level 1 skills you guys just witnessed. It's a big difference. Now, do you summon for Sakura? Probably not. Still no. Still no. She's really good for the train though. If you need survivability, then by all means, go ahead. But, wow. And she's giving already a defensive support to everybody already. Right? With her first skill. Yo, just wait. Let me get... When Special Interception comes out, we'll do a real test where it's actually tanky and stuff like that. We can actually test it. And that's when after that, I test that. I'll make my tier list for her, how good she is, all that stuff. But for now, that's looking pretty good for the train. Really good for the train. It's your boy Zxous. I'm out. Peace.